And now let's take a detailed look at our primary persona, Lulu. He's a 23-year-old master student from China. He's highly motivated and tech-savvy, but he finds the university administrative portal completely inaccessible from aboard. And to understand his experience, we have analyzed his profile. So the first one, the goals and motivations. Lulu's main goal is pre-arrival onboarding. He wants to complete his payroll and identity setup while still in his home country. His motivation is very simple. He wants to ensure his legal compliance. He isn't just exploring the website. He's trying to satisfy the mandatory university requirements from 7,000 miles away. And the second one, the frustrations. His biggest frustration isn't just have a bad UI, it's a data deadlock. For example, the SSN issue, the system is hard coded to require an SSN for payroll onboarding. Since he is out of sight the US, he physically cannot have one yet. The system doesn't offer a substitute ID or default option. And also there's the last name issue. The database forced him to reformat his name. This is a major issue because it creates data inconsistency between his school record, his passport, and his future bank account. He is frustrated because he knows he will have to fix these errors manually later. For the preferred feature and design implication, I think what Lulu actually needs is a conditional logic. If the system detects a user is accessing from an international IP or has international student visa status, it should automatically have the SSN requirement. We call this error tolerance. The design should allow for the legitimate absence of data. Instead of stopping the user with an error message, the system should allow him to save his progress and update the information after he arrives in the US. And moving to a broader picture, Lulu's experience represents a collective struggle for over 1.1 million international students. As a student from China myself, I have lived this experience. When we're accessing the system from outside the US, we're in a vulnerable position. We aren't just users. We are people trying to secure our future through a screen that often says access denied. So I want to highlight two major impacts this has on the international student community. The first one, identity and integration conflict. So when a system forces a student to flip their name or labels their lack of an SSN as an invalid input, it creates immediate sense of exclusion. For many of us, our name are our most basic form of identity. If the university's first digital touchpoint doesn't respect that identity, it undermines the school's message of inclusion. It tells the students the system was not built for you. There are also administrative anxiety and distrust. So when you are aboard, the computer screen is your only link to the university. When it fails, it creates real stress. The fear that the job offer, the insurance, or even the visa status is in danger. The fear is that it's what drives students away from the official university channels toward shadow systems, peer-to-peer forums. They trust the community more than the university because the community actually addresses their specific context. So we should not expect students to figure out how to bypass these barriers. The university digital gateway should be a digital hub that actively supports the transition for those coming from aboard. And there's a need for inclusive design. The digital gateway is designed for domestic user. It treats international students as an exception, but we're the core part of the university. So inclusion starts at first like digital touch point. We need a digital hub that is built to expect international users, not reject them as errors. And now my partner will discuss the academic research behind these failures and our specific proposals for more like inclusive systems. Thank you.